Hello, this is Dave at cartitles.com and titlerecovery.com. A lot of questions come to us about vehicle titling, and more importantly, how does a name become changed on a vehicle title? And there may be many reasons why you want to change the name on a title. The first thing is to take a look at, is the vehicle actually in your name to begin with, or is the person who is originating the name change already on the face or front of that title? And if that's the case, then you're going to take a look to see what's the purpose of the title change. Is it a family transfer? Is there a lien holder on the title? There's a lot of factors which determine the best way to transfer that title. First of all, if it's an inside the family transfer, that's going to make it easier because it normally will not trigger a sales tax requirement. In some states, if you transfer a vehicle to another name, it requires payment of sales tax just like a purchase by any third party. And of course, some states don't have sales tax on that type of transaction, but prior to changing the name, you want to make sure that you understand if it's sales tax required or not. Secondly, if there's a lien holder on the title, normally the lien holder would be holding that title. If they're not and you have the title, it's going to be very difficult to change the name without that lien holder signing off that the name change is okay, or to make sure their lien remains on the title. Now, if you're simply adding a name, there may be a process on a separate form through the state DMV. Sometimes in some states it's called an MV1. So if you're looking to add a name, you may be able to use an MV1 by itself. Also, you may be looking to change a name if the vehicle owner has become married or divorced and you have to change that name into a different name of the same person. In any case, whoever is on the face of the title will need to sign authorizing the name change or transferring it. So if there's more than one party on the front of the title, both of those parties will have to sign it over. Just be sure that on the back side of that title, when you sign as an owner, you're not signing in a space that is only to be used by a licensed dealer. That's one of the most common errors that we see on vehicle titles, is that a signature goes in a space that's reserved only for licensed dealership use. And if a private party signs there, sometimes it'll make that title void. So if you have any questions about processing titles or changing the name, you can reach us through our website, cartitles.com. There's probably a link right here you can click on too, and we can answer any questions for you that might have to do with changing the name on a vehicle title. And if the vehicle is not in your name and it's difficult to get a hold of that prior party, we can probably help with that as well. Appreciate you looking at this video. We'll see you on the next one. If you know somebody else who would benefit from this information, click the share button below and go ahead and send it along to them, and we'd be glad to be exposed to more parties.